As a little girl, Sharina Johnson wanted to be just like her dad.
My father, he was in the military. I liked his confidence. I liked his uniform.
9 Alpha cannot be your spouse.
So she followed in her dad's footsteps and enlisted in the Army Reserve. In 2005, Sharina bottled her fear, and at just 20 years old, she deployed to Iraq. Battles raged across that country leading up to Saddam Hussein's October trial. More than 800 American service members died in Iraq that year.
Once we got there, more fear because now you're hearing bombs. Now you're hearing gunshots far away. This is not something that you really are prepared for. I did not know at the time, but I was struggling with PTSD.
Back on American soil, she relived her trauma.
4th of July, it's a lot of fireworks. I have a very uneasy feeling where it's like, if I'm in that space, it sounds like bombs. Just being hyper alert, very vigilant, always in an aggressive manner.
How did you try to deal with that? How did you try to cope with it?
So I self-medicated. That was my coping skill, just self-medicating it with drugs and alcohol.
As Sharina struggled with substance abuse, her life fell apart. She lost her job and her home. Sharina's return to civilian life was not unique. According to the National Institutes of Health, more than 1 in 10 veterans who seek care at the VA meet the criteria to be diagnosed with substance abuse disorder. And the Department of Veterans Affairs says more than 20% of veterans with PTSD also have a substance abuse disorder.
You're taught to be a warrior. You're taught to be a killer. So you don't think about, okay, I have these anger issues now. How do I cope with it?
Sharina found her way to rehab, months of structure, therapy, and support to fight her addiction.
In treatment, I felt like, yes, I can do this. But once I left treatment and hit the real world, I felt lost again.
Almost immediately, she relapsed.
As soon as I got out, I felt alone.
Today, Sharina is drug-free and turning her struggle into entrepreneurship. She's made it her mission to help others avoid relapsing too. Her idea is the Arcana Recovery smartphone app. It connects struggling addicts to local therapists and counselors. It also tracks mood and aims to stop relapse in its tracks with artificial intelligence.
There's a lot of people that struggle with addiction are usually disconnected from people. So reconnecting people with people that they can relate to or that believe in them is definitely important for people's recovery.
Successful entrepreneurs.
Arcana is still in its beta phase, but Sharina's mentor believes her life experience can take the company to the next level.
The passion was already there because it was very personal. That's something you can't fake.
Jay Jayamohan runs the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship at Harrisburg University. Right now, he's helping Sharina navigate the process of raising money for her company.
There are great ideas in a little town like Harrisburg, and maybe we should pay attention there. Don't come expecting the typical looking founder, but there are incredibly cool people doing really great things here and solving problems that are really needed.
These days, Sharina is busy pitching her app to venture capital firms. She has seed money and is working with organizations that help addicts in their recovery.
When I was homeless, I would come out to the water and sip out of water because it was very common.
An ever-flowing reminder of what's possible for people working through recovery and for herself.
It's vast. There's many opportunities out there. It's endless. It can break through any barrier. It overcomes things.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.